everyone! Well, we're here. We're back, and today we're doing another anti-MLM video, and this week we're going to head on over to Reddit. I'm going to try and say it this week. YouTube has been pretty kind to me lately. They haven't done anything out of the ordinary, like turned off my comments or anything like that, because many of you know the whole reason I started to call it the website that shall not be named is because every time I would upload one of these videos, YouTube would randomly turn off my comments for like a whole day, 2 days in a row, so I'd have to keep going back and turning them on. So if for some reason the comments are not turned on this video, let me know in like another video or contact me on Instagram or something, and I will turn them back on. I'll try and like be watching to make sure that they're on once I post this, so we will see. So as always, we will filter by top post of this week and see what craziness the Huns have been up to. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really like it, please subscribe. Make sure to check out my description for all my fun links. And with all of that said, let's get started. Even Olympians aren't safe. Did anyone notice an Olympic swimmer at the Tokyo Olympics wearing Tokyo lights? Yes, that's my company. Yes, that's magical nail polish. Yes, I hope other women with their nails grow a business or just fall in love with all the ways this brings others joy and confidence. And then it's an Olympic swimmer wearing some sort of pink glitter nail polish, and who's to say if it is Color Street or not? I mean, glitter pink nail polish is probably one of the most common ones, and maybe she just associated Tokyo Olympics with Tokyo lights, the Color Street nail one. That was the one that I tried when I tried Color Street. These look way too good on her to to be Color Street. I don't know. They could be, but also it is not her company. If she legitimately like created these nail polish strips, or if an Olympic swimmer was wearing something that you created, that would be a huge deal and something you should shout out. But it's not your company. Pretty much every single person that joins Color Street, or that she gets to join Color Street, they could turn around and do the exact same thing. How unique is it when every single person is saying, they're wearing my company? And it's like, your company? Your company. I don't know. Could be Tokyo lights, could not be. I don't know, man. Glitter nail polish isn't super rare. I'd bet money this person is just using an Olympian to push their scam. Good point. Yeah, they probably saw that, either made an assumption or was like, this is perfect. Olympians wear Color Street. You should too. And also, you should join underneath me. If you could chug down a 4-ounce detox drink before breakfast and dinner for 2 days in a row, lose 2 to 10 pounds of toxic sludge, debloat your tummy, and combat fatigue all at once, would you be willing to try it? No. No, I would not, because that just doesn't seem natural. Toxic sludge? Why would we have toxic sludge in us? We're not like a sewage plant. I mean, I guess we have things that need to leave us, but that's natural. You don't need to drink a drink to have that happen. So I can get rid of toxic sludge I didn't know that I had, debloat my stomach, which you can do naturally with water and just living, and combat fatigue. I don't think whatever this drink is, I am assuming this is It Works. It seems like something It Works would do. 4-ounce detox drink. I think many of us don't believe in the detox drink thing. I don't know. You can easily lose weight and debloat and not feel tired by just naturally taking care of yourself, eating right, and drinking water. I know that's a huge thing for Huns to like come to the realization of, but it's true. Tell me you are in Utah without telling me you are in Utah, with a lot of Doterra bottles lined up in some sort of, I assume, somebody's bathroom, maybe a shop somewhere, probably a shop. I don't know. Either way, I mean, more than likely if like you went over to like a friend of a friend's house in Utah and you go into their bathroom and then you see that, I mean, I wouldn't be that shocked. And I'm sure if you came out and they're like, so which one do you want to buy? And it's like, I just went pee. Calm down. I don't want to buy your oils. I wonder what the comments say. All of those bottles, that's a lot of money wasted, absolutely. I did a quick count of oils for sale on Doterra's website. 69 single oils and 63 oil blends. No one needs all those oils, and so overpriced. What does someone do with cypress oil or celery seed oil? Yeah, they just kind of are making oils out of literally everything, and they just know that these Huns will buy it. Clearly, I mean, this person's got a whole stack of them in their bathroom, and they probably say that they use it every single day, all of them. I remember when I was doing either my Doterra video or a Young Living video, I guess it doesn't really matter, they're basically the same thing, and we were looking at their website and they had black pepper oil, and it's like, why? Why do you need an oil for every single spice or something along those lines? Like, you don't need that. You could just use black pepper. It's okay. I'm sure the Huns will swear that black pepper oil is so much better for you and gives you superpowers and cures every disease instead of black pepper that comes in a shaker or a grinder. Guarantee that's probably out there somewhere. A week has passed, and while it has been difficult and exhausting, I am thankful to everyone for the kind words, texts, phone calls, and visits. So many have asked if there's anything I can do, just let me know. So I'm letting you know here. As many of you know already, I am an independent Avon representative, and I'm working to reach my goal to win an Avon trip to Hawaii in March. In order to do so, I have until November to do so. And I will be taking Blank's ashes to Hawaii, our happy place, to be scattered. So if you want to help, I appreciate if you will support my Avon business. For anyone not local, or even if you are local, you can shop my website and place an order between now and November when I need to hit my goal of 50K in gross sales. I'm currently at 35K. My e-store is located at this website. If you are already one of my customers, I appreciate your continued support. Thank you in advance. This woman is using the death of her husband to get people to buy from her MLM in order to get the free trip that they take to Hawaii, and saying that's where I want to put his ashes. Huns will never cease to amaze me. They will do anything and everything they can to get people to buy from them or join underneath them. This is how people, it's been a week. It's been 1 week and she's on social media saying, please buy from me because I want to go to Hawaii. Why is that the first thing that you are thinking of? Why is that at all what you're thinking of? Why are you... I am so sorry for this woman's loss. I can't even imagine. But to use it to get people to buy from your MLM, these are the kind of people that MLMs attract. I don't understand. Is it that they're just so desperate? I mean, clearly she has 35K in sales. That's not awful. I mean, she probably isn't making much off of that. But, and I bet a bunch of people did. I bet a bunch of people bought from her because they're like, this is the one thing she's asking for. Just, if you want to go to Hawaii, I guess start a GoFundMe or something, and that way people can directly give you the money so that you can go to Hawaii and go, you know, if they're willing to do that, at least most of that money goes to you. I am just, wow, these people. It would literally be cheaper for people to donate money for her trip. Yeah, exactly, because all that money would actually go to her, and she could take, you know, just take the trip to Hawaii for a few days or whatever, however much money she gets from people donating, and it's so much better because it directly goes to her, and not only like 15% of it goes to her, and then the rest goes to Avon and her upline. Oh my god, I'm just, again, Huns don't surprise me. Like, I'm not surprised about this. I'm just, I guess, disgusted that somebody could even go this far a week after their husband dies. Like, okay. Who is interested in doing a paparazzi basket party? What's a basket party? I give you 40 to 50 pieces and you take the basket anywhere for a week. You help me move inventory. What's in it for you? You get 1 free piece for hosting, and every 10 pieces you sell, you get an additional free piece. I collect the money and remaining jewelry and see how you did. Sorry, consultants are not eligible. Let me know if you're interested. So you are getting other people to do your job for you in exchange for 1 to 5 pieces of free jewelry, $5 jewelry. No, that's absolute 40 to 50 pieces. I could understand if she gave somebody like 5, maybe 10, but you're gonna give somebody 50 pieces of jewelry to go around and do your job for you? Why would somebody do that? Paparazzi Hun can't sell crap jewelry, tries to get community to do it for her. There is no way anybody agreed to this. They're like, why would I do your job for you? You make all the money and my compensation is a $5 bracelet. That maybe I get to pick what it is. Maybe I don't get to pick. Maybe you're like, I will pick for you. And I'm like, wow, that just sounds like so much fun to get to sell 50 pieces of jewelry so that I can have 5 bracelets. That seems like such a fair deal. This thrift store find left me speechless. How does this exist? Beachbodyopoly. I think I've seen this before. I just still find it hilarious that they made this. This doesn't even look like it's from the people that make Monopoly, which I believe, I want to say it's Mattel. Who owns Monopoly? I don't know. But yeah, this looks like something that Beachbody themselves just made. And they're like, people would love to play Beachbodyopoly because if there's one thing people love, it's fighting with their family over Monopoly. But I mean, I guess, you know, you will lose a lot of money in this, but at least it's not real money like it would be if you actually joined Beachbody. So there is that. Let's say, decide, commit, succeed, and win. I guess that's the only way you could win in Beachbody is if you played Beachbodyopoly with your family. Only one of you actually gets to win. Oh, that's funny. Does the first player to go bankrupt win? This is the game where everyone loses everything except weight. Oh, I love people. So the post says, if you don't support a friend or family's business, don't expect them to support yours. And the OP says, on an MLM inspiration Instagram, that's not being manipulative at all. You support people without expecting anything. That's not how life works or how you keep friends. Absolutely. So they join an MLM and they expect all of their friends and family to support them because that's what you just have to do. And if one of your friends and family actually creates a real small business, you're not going to support them because they didn't support your MLM. And even if you did create a small business and like a family member or a friend also created a small business, you don't have to support each other by like paying into it. You can maybe share or just reach out to them like, hey, how's it going? Just show support in that way. You don't always have to financially support people in order to be supportive. If you expect them to do stuff, then you don't have good friends and family then. You just don't. When you start an actual business, I will support you. Yeah, absolutely. Again, more people are so much more willing to support people who start their actual, like a real actual business, and it's not an MLM. Notice how when people start actual small businesses, they do get a lot of support and they do get a lot of attention and they get a lot of love. When you join MLM, they're like, you didn't start anything. You just paid a startup cost and now you won't stop talking about it. And I'm not saying that people who don't have their own small businesses, like they probably, you know, talk about it a lot, as they should, but it's just different. The posts are different, and they're not trying to get you to join underneath them, so that's definitely a positive. Friend's mom ruined birthday party. Long-time lurker, first-time poster. Just wanted to tell you a story from about 6 years back. Sorry if it's very long, but I did include a TLDR at the end. When I was 15, I met this girl online and quickly found out we lived in the same city. We bonded over the fact that we both suffered from severe anxiety and couldn't really talk to anyone in real life. As you can imagine, we got very close, but never met in person as her mom was very strict. However, after talking for many, many months, I was surprised that she invited me to her birthday party. And I was really excited as that meant I could finally meet her in real life. Fast forward to the big day, I got there early and was greeted by her and her mom, who quickly rushed me to another room where there were a bunch of chairs and a projector with a PowerPoint presentation with the Herbalife logo. As you can imagine, I was really confused by the setup when my idea of a birthday party was very different from that. Not to mention, I had no idea what Herbalife was, never mind how evil of a corporation it is. Shortly after I arrived, my mom's friend started off by talking about her daughter's birthday. I think she was turning 16 at the time, for a maximum of 2 minutes. Even though everyone was expecting the presentation to last for a short time, she went on about Herbalife, how good their products are, and how easy it is to join, start making money from it for about 2 hours. At which point I decided to ask my friend when the party was going to start. Turns out there was no party, and my friend's mom convinced her to invite her friends over to her birthday party only for an Herbalife presentation. I then asked if her birthday was actually on that day or if it was a trick to get some people to come, and she said it was, and her mom had been doing it for years. I wanted to share this just to remind everyone how evil these MLMs are and how they can manipulate people into not even taking care of their own kids, only for a small probability of making a profit. I left the party feeling very disappointed by the mom, and surprised that even my dumb 15-year-old self had more common sense than a mother. As you can imagine, I did not buy anything, nor did I join. Therefore, I was blocked by what I thought was a good friend on all social media platforms. For all I care, I hope they are out of business, and I hope my friend is getting ready to send her mom to a care home. TLDR, my friend's mom took over her birthday party to talk about Herbalife and get more people to join. After I refused to buy anything or join, the mom forced my friend to block me and never speak to me again. How you can, they always talk about the why. What is your why? And for most mothers, it's their children. But in an MLM, you put the MLM first. We see that so often. It's not the children that are first. It's the MLM that is first. And how desperate are you to make sales that you're going to use your daughter's birthday as a way to bring over young children who can't even join? They have to be 18 to join. And I guess maybe it's a way that you're telling these kids about it so that they go home and tell their parents, so that their parents join. It's so ridiculous, and I feel so bad for that girl who met this other girl and they bonded over their anxiety of I just have a hard time speaking to other people, and you make me comfortable, this one-on-one connection. And this is probably why that one girl has such bad anxiety, because her mom uses her every time she makes friends to sell Herbalife to them and to their parents. That is just such a sad story, and I just hope that that girl, that her mom is out of Herbalife and doing better. They have a better relationship. I can only hope for that, because that just seems like permanent mother-daughter ruiner relationship. I don't know how else to word it. Oh my God, I can't even imagine how sad that girl must be. And for her mom to force her to block her friends because they won't join, she's so far into Herbalife and so far into this MLM. It's clearly everything, literally everything, before her daughter, before anything. And the daughter just has to deal with it. Oh my God, what do the comments say? That makes my heart hurt for your friend. Not just the embarrassment of the whole scene, but having your birthday repurposed for something so gross. I'm glad you were confident enough to avoid getting sucked in. Absolutely, yeah. That is the one thing. I mean, again, even though, she was only 15, 16 at the time, so she couldn't really join, but that she knew, I don't want to do this. There's something, the red flags in my head and the sirens are going off that this is wrong. And instead of being I want to keep this friend so much, I'll buy something from the mom so that I can keep this friend, she didn't do it. And it sucks that she either lost a friend. I don't know if she still ever got back to talking to this girl. I doubt it. Maybe not. And it just sucks because it's the mom is not only hurting, you know, the daughter, clearly, but she hurt her daughter's friend. Like, she was so excited to finally meet this girl, and then the moment that she didn't want to buy from the mom, boom, connection lost, no more friend. And she lost a friend, and that hurt her. So the mom is, you know, hurting herself financially, hurting her relationship with her daughter and her daughter's self-esteem and her daughter's self-worth and her daughter's everything, and hurting the friends that she makes along the way because they're confused and they're like, wait, what is happening? Why can't I talk to her anymore? What was she trying to sell me? Is this really a good, like, an adult is telling me this, should I join? It's just the things that people do. And in MLM, again, they don't surprise me. I just don't know what to say. It just seems so unrealistic that people would put, like, a company and a business before their family and before, like, common sense all the time, and they see nothing wrong with it. Is it that they're just manipulated so far, or they're so far in the red that they just are going for desperate everything they can? They're just grasping. That has to be it. Or these people are just so selfish and dumb, and they really don't care about their family, and it really is just the business. I don't know. And we have reached the end of the video, so we know what time it is. It is meme time. We have a quote, "Money doesn't matter," said by rich people. Quote, "Looks don't matter," said by attractive people. Quote, "Market saturation doesn't matter," said by MLM top lines who were one of the first 1% to enter the company. Absolutely. I feel like this has been brought up in, like, kind of more recent ones that I've been doing, where they will say, you know, market saturation doesn't really matter. This is the best time when we're an up-and-coming company. This is the best time when we're expanding globally. This is the best time when nobody knows about the MLM. Every single moment that you can join an MLM is the best time to join an MLM, because they don't care about the people at the bottom. They don't love you and want to see you succeed. They want to see themselves succeed. You know, when a stranger reaches out to you and says, you'll be great for this, and this is a life-changing opportunity, don't you want to make money? They're a stranger. Things like that don't happen. People who genuinely want you to succeed and make money are not going to reach out to you via Instagram DMs, or they're not going to knock on your door. It just isn't going to happen. You have to make that happen for yourself. And yeah, you can reach out to people and do stuff. You know, that's why people go for their dream careers. They go to school and then they get their dream career and they're happy and they're good. Or they are like, I really do want to be an entrepreneur. I really do want to start my own company, or I want to start my own business. I want to create something. And so they do it. They don't go into people's DMs and ask them to help support them and help join them on this adventure. They're not going to do that. It's all on them. In a real entrepreneurial, such a hard word to say, you know, someone starting their own business, they truly are starting and doing it themselves, and it really is on them. Unlike in an MLM, yeah, I guess you are starting, you know, you're starting right here, but eventually you want to create this. Whatever this is, we still haven't figured out what this is and why the person is always here, and there's always just so many people below them struggling so that they're thriving. But market saturation doesn't matter. Shut up. Buy my Beachbody. Alright, you guys, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you really, really liked it, please subscribe. Let's talk anything and everything anti-MLM in the comments below. And until my next video, I will see you guys then. Bye!